everyone, and welcome to the Big House. This massive crowd assembled here today to cheer on the Wolverines, already chanting, "Go Blue." We've got a really compelling contest here. A team that's earned a top 25 ranking, heading on the road for a serious test of their poise and their mettle. As we'll see, the number 23 team in the country, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Buffaloes will kick this away to get us going. Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. The Wolverines offense has the football first here today. There's the star running back jogging out of the field. He is trying to add to his huge highlight.
Chris, honestly, I don't think we've seen too many running backs who can duplicate what this guy can do on the field. He's got everything: vision, speed, power. He can diagnose a defense in real time. We're really excited to see this kid play.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And on the carry, he's heading left. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. Unleashes the stiff arm. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Hands off to the left. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Boy, the script that this offensive coordinator's put together to open this game is perfect. We've seen a little bit of everything. Varying formations, personnel groupings, run, pass, and it's working to perfection. Now, as they move the ball into the red zone area, can they put this ball into the end zone?
And the Wolverines hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Looking to pass. It's Orji. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. And they grab the early lead. Well, that is a dream start for the offense. For what an opening possession.
You know, sometimes you just want to kind of get settled into a game. These guys didn't really wait at all. They had a script. They knew exactly how to attack the defense, and it works out.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start with the 25. So the Buffalo's offense gets their first crack now. And here we go, Kirk. This matchup on the edge that's going to go a long way to deciding this game. An elite wide receiver and a guy who doesn't believe anybody can beat him.
This is going to be like a boxing match where it's an all-out battle. Two extremely gifted athletes competing on every snap. Better get your popcorn ready.
Play action here on first down. Looking for the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Loveland.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Handoff here from the shotgun. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. On the run, it's Edwards. He makes the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to pass. It's Orji. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. So a quarterback who can escape and score like that, what a boost for this offense.
Yeah, and quarterbacks like this who can scramble are so hard to defend because the defense is so caught up in coverage and defending the pass. By the time they realize what's happening, there's no chance of stopping them from scoring.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. And here's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the Buffaloes come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it for a big gain. That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The Buffalo's offense is on the move now.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosive.
Plays bottled up, and the football is loose. The defense recovers the fumble.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands.
And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
And the running back takes the handoff. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down. Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down. First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. First down here for this offense. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Back to throw. It's Orji. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field. The Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Motion now from the tight end. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. It's a turnover. I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Buffaloes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Looking for a deep completion. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain. Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes a quick catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Offense in hurry-up mode. He hands it to the back. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. And the Buffaloes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And now the running back's got it again. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And here comes the up-tempo offense. He's going to hand this off. I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there. Makes a quick grab. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. That's a design quarterback keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. After a long drive, it's a crucial 4-point play. Can they score a touchdown or have to settle for 3? On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Makes the catch. Can he get in?
That's a good job by this offense getting positive yards here on this 3rd and goal, but now they're facing 4th and goal. Big decision on whether or not to settle for the field goal to at least get some points or roll the dice and try to get this ball into the end zone on 4th down.
He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. All right, so it's 1st and 10, back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Dropping back. It's Orji. It's a quick grab. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a 1st down.
A completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. The sure hands. It's Edwards. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded. There not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Look at a pass here on 2nd down. Using his legs here. And they gave him down, but that's a solid gain here to move the sticks using his feet.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away.
Looking to make a big play downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Now, the offensive coordinator told us before the game they consider any one-on-one deep shot an advantage. They couldn't connect on that try. Give credit to that defensive back, man. He played that perfectly.
They're going to run it. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. They come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Can they pick up the 1st on the ground? Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Wolverines come to the line to run the hurry up. To throw, it's Orji. Looks left and finds his target there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The Wolverines look to keep this drive moving. The offense will take their 1st 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the 1st down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
The Wolverines have 1st and 10 here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pocket breaking down. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete and a very quick throw.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Let's see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Scanning the field, it's Orji. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
This defense is playing inspired football with their backs near their own goal line. An incompletion, now a sack. What would the offensive coordinator come up with here on 3rd down?
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 35-yard attempt. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They're going to run it here. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, it is tough to beat the big house when it's full and rocking as it is today in Ann Arbor.
And the Wolverines will kick this away to get the second half going. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Now begin with a quick throw to the left.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. The Buffaloes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And the wideout goes in motion. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Down he goes, a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
And the Buffaloes will line up to boot it away. And finally, we have a punt, the first of the game for either team. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They'd love to produce some points and build this lead, but also work on the clock here. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. The back's got it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Wolverines pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Caught over the middle. It's Loveland. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
He's swarmed by the defense.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines. To stretch the lead, the route is on. And now the try here for the extra point.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Now run it here. That's the running back with the ball. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
He'll take a deep shot here. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Scanning the field. It's Sanders. And it's incomplete in the back corner of the end zone. And the Buffaloes will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And he lofts it toward the sideline. The downfield shot is caught, but receiver was out of bounds. Incomplete.
Yeah, I like the...
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback dropping back. He's moving out of the pocket. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Nice call here with the bootleg to get him out to the outside to the right. Nobody's open downfield, so he shows you what he can do with his legs and picks up a few yards.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the 1st down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
The Wolverines come to the line with 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Michigan. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. It's a quarterback keeper. When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Looking to throw. It's Sanders. Catch made on the left side, and he will make the 1st down. Tackled at the 26. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Looks right for a quick completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works. The Buffaloes will have to kick this away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. With the return, it's Stewart. And the returner will be brought down. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, and the pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
2nd down coming up.
So, Kurt, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Looking for a gap. It's Edwards. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big gain.
I mean, it seems like every time this guy touches the ball, it's another big gain. This poor defense, that's just not been their day at all. What a dominant performance by this offense on the other hand.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Orji. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Extending the play now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good, positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
He'll hand it off. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. He's running out of... And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get...
Second, the coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. And looking to throw now on first down. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Looking to throw. It's Sanders. Caught quickly. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Third down play for this offense. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Lets it fly out of the wideout. The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Pass is broken up. Turnover on downs. What a stop. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
On the ground, it's Edwards. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
And the Wolverines pick up enough to get a first down there. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down. Coming up, second down and goal. Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
That's another good run here by this back. You know, he's been inside, he's been outside. At times he's had to be patient, showing his vision. He now has 97 yards on the ground today. A few more carries, and he's likely going to go over the century mark.
They'll look to throw it on third and goal. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. And this one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Michigan, 38, Colorado, 0.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they looked for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Bringing pressure. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Snags a quick throw. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And the Buffaloes will bring their punt team onto the field. And they'll punt it away for the fourth time today. This one will be fair caught. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. On first down, it's play action. On the run, he'll let it go. It's caught downfield. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Pass rush closing in. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So second down after the incompletion. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. To the air, it's Orji. He's escaping the pocket now. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quick completion to the tight end. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the fourth quarter. Run the ball, get out of Dodge, keep everybody healthy.
The Wolverines will line up now. It's first and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Touchdown, Michigan. And the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And the point after is right down the middle. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Colorado, 0.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Looking downfield, it's Sanders. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks. And a timeout taken by the defense here with 19 seconds to play. And the Buffaloes will send their punt team onto the field.
In other sports around the country, Slippery Rock 35, Seton Hill University 14.
When he's got some space here. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. First down here for this offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he'll set up to throw. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Getting set. Here's second down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. The pass is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. And that turnover will finish the football game. Well, this was a team that seemed to relish the underdog role curve. Not many people gave them a shot, and they seemed to get fuel from it.
Yeah, they had a different kind of energy about them today. I got to give them all the credit in the world. You could see on the sidelines how fired up they were. They knew a lot of people had counted them out before this game even started. They were able to prove them all wrong.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.